Welcome to Equal Ground Headlines. I am Samuel B. Williams, bringing you your balanced coverage on trending top stories in Canada. Today in Canada, the federal election campaign is entering a critical stage, and trade is at the center of it all. Conservative leader Pierre Poilievre is sharpening his message as tensions escalate between Canada and the United States. In response to President Donald Trump's imposition of a 25% tariff on Canadian automobile imports, Poilievre has unveiled a major economic policy. If elected, he promises to eliminate the federal sales tax on Canadian-made vehicles. The goal, he says, is to shield the domestic auto industry from the fallout of U.S. protectionism and give Canadian consumers a clear reason to buy local. The measure is being positioned as both an economic stimulus and a symbolic show of support for Canadian manufacturing. In a statement released during a campaign stop in Kingston, Poilievre said, "We need to unite the country." His remarks come at a moment of rising concern. Earlier this week, former Reform Party leader Preston Manning warned that the ongoing trade dispute could spiral into a deeper national crisis unless addressed swiftly and decisively. Poilievre's team believes this is a moment to draw a clear contrast with Prime Minister Carney, the recently appointed leader of the Liberal Party. Carney, who succeeded Justin Trudeau earlier this year, has also been working to manage the fallout from the tariffs. But critics on the right say his approach has been too slow, too bureaucratic, and lacking in urgency. Poilievre's tax cut announcement is aimed at both working-class voters in manufacturing regions and small businesses across Ontario and Quebec, areas that have historically been battlegrounds in federal elections. The 2025 election, set for April 28th, was called early by Carney, in response to the growing economic strain and pressure from Parliament. He argues that Canada needs a clear mandate to respond to what he calls a destabilizing moment in North American trade. But the Conservative Party believes Carney miscalculated. They see an opening to flip undecided voters who are feeling the effects of higher costs, export slowdowns, and uncertainty in the job market. Both leaders are now presenting sharply different strategies for weathering the storm. Carney is proposing targeted subsidies for affected industries, an expanded national investment bank, and a coordinated response with allies in the European Union. He's betting that Canadians want steady hands, diplomacy, and long-term planning. Poilievre, on the other hand, is campaigning on tax cuts, deregulation, and an immediate show of strength. He says Canada must stand tall against American economic aggression, and that trimming taxes on Canadian goods is a patriotic move, not just an economic one. The debate is playing out in real time on the campaign trail. Town halls, union events, and social media are lighting up with arguments for and against each proposal. Analysts say this could become one of the most consequential elections in modern Canadian history. With just under 4 weeks until the vote, the stakes are high. The economy is strained. Cross-border trade is tense. And Canadian voters are being asked to choose a path forward, one that will define how the country responds not just to U.S. tariffs, but to its place in a shifting global economy. This is Equal Ground Headlines. I'm Samuel B. Williams. Stay informed. Stay balanced.